hear the words of the Father in this moment, that it's a practical prophetic activation. A prophetic activation is an exercise designed to help you as a believer to learn to hear God. God does not just speak in a preacher. He speaks in a common person like you and me. He does not just, and all of you have, well, not all of you, some of you have gone to your faith houses and been filled up by your pastor and heard a wonderful word, and I honor them. But in this moment, I want to build your confidence in what God is calling you to do. So I want to talk to you in this moment about intentionally living in your purpose. Before you were formed in the womb, God took special care to plan for you to be here. He created a system that was developed for you to exist and to thrive. He created an atmosphere and parents and an environment that would specifically shape your call and your cause. Yes, some of you have gone through traumatic experiences from the womb to birth. But even that God used to shape who you are today. There was a critical and an official call with a capacity that was created for the world that you need to thrive in. Somewhere in between his intent and the desires of your heart, you must believe that God intended for you to be excellent. Somehow that plan may have gotten missed along the way. Yes, as a child, you may have been made to feel like you were small, insignificant, or had no value at all. Some of you were told that you were meant to be great, but you got lost along the way. Some of you as adults are living in your dream. Refuse to be held hostage by any words that don't shape what you're called to be. In this moment, God is agitating you to the point where you must rule well in your own territory. Whatever that domain is that you sit in, upgrade. This word I heard for you is upgrade. Refuse to be held hostage by the pains of your past. Upgrade. He also said, in this moment, it is an appointed time for you to do and to be. This next season for you, you're not called into specific places because of your skills. You're called to specific places because you reflect victory. You're called to specific places because in your DNA was a step encoded for you to speak to a moment. In this moment, I am calling you to upgrade. He also says, I need you to D&D yourself. D&D. Do not deviate. Do not downgrade. Do not delay. Do not disguise. D&D. Do not deviate. Do not downgrade. Do not delay. Do not disguise. Upgrade. He also said, I need you to be sensitive to the sounds. Sounds. I am speaking in the sounds. I'm speaking in the silence. I'm speaking in the loud. The sounds, the chirps of the birds are sounds. The rustling of the wind is sound. In those sounds is encoded a message. Listen. Teach yourself to listen. Some of you have been asking God questions about what's next. Listen. Increase the height of your listening. Your listening height reflects your maturity. Your listening height reflects your capacity, what you have to receive. Your listening height increases your strength to endure hardship. Listen. Listen with your heart. Listen with your intuition. Listen with your emotional connection. Your emotions are technologies that God can use for your advancement. Teach yourself to listen deeply. Listen to the soft. Listen to the loud. Listen. Listen with your spirit. Listening with your spirit is cultivating your inner stillness. The part of you that quiets your soul when there's noise all around. Upgrade your listening. Listen with the intent to obey. So sometimes we listen, but we have intentions to go the opposite way. God says, listen to obey. Listen to obey. When you ask God to speak, when you ask him a question, listen to obey. Do not manipulate the circumstances to come out of your favor. Let the circumstance be what God requires it to be. Some of the circumstances may feel unfavorable, but God wastes nothing. Some of you have lived in a place where you have downgraded your power to feel palpable in your environments. Upgrade yourself. Upgrade yourself. Listen. Listening will heal the parts of you that have been fractured by the downgrade. If you downgraded yourself, you fractured your soul. Listen to be healed. Listen for the upgrade. Last thing I want to say to you is that your relationships are your wealth. Your network is your net worth. Within it is the net for what's next. Within it is the net for what's next. Remember that iron sharpens iron. Forgive quickly, for you will hold much with that space that you create when you forgive. That's good. Open your heart. When you open your heart, you open your hand. Yeah. Forgive quickly. Steward those that are entrusted to your safety. There are people around you that trust the sound of your voice. The sound of your voice unlocks something for them. Steward that well. Do not manipulate. Your elevation in this season has come at a great expense. And some of you are stuck because you have not wanted to pay the expense. If you desire to upgrade, you must pay the cost. Some of that is the crash. Let the crash happen. Because I promise you that you will win. If Jesus was the Word at the beginning, so are you. In front of your orders was your name. When God created you, he put Tashina in mind for a problem to solve. He put Dr. Kai in mind for a problem to solve. He put Elder Denise in mind for a problem to solve. Some of you have been extremely obedient, and now is the time to reap your reward. But don't forget in your upgrade to mentor someone who's moving out of their downgrade. I love y'all.